Gate token. So Gate token is the exchange token for the Gate exchange, but they also have GateChain now. So they have been pushing on the development front. I'm not necessarily of the belief that GateChain is going to be this incredible ecosystem that ties everything together and works incredibly well. I think what we have seen over history is that centralized exchange tokens tend to do well, especially towards the back end of a bull cycle. So I want to take a look at what Gate can hit in this coming year. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, when I did the videos, I showed myself buying these coins. And if you'd have gotten on them when I released the videos, these are the prices you'd have gotten in on. All you would have needed to do is sit on these coins for around 16 months, and then you'd been able to sell at these prices. And if you'd have popped, let's say, $100 into each one, these are what your profits would have been. So 100 into each would have netted you a profit in under a year and a half of over 123 grand. Now, the thing is, you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolio out. We're in a bull cycle. September, we're going to see huge money printing. We're going to see rate cuts. September is expected to be a very good month for crypto. So if you don't have your portfolio sorted, or you're really not confident in the coins you own, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share with my members every single coin I own. Whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto and the price. So my members are in and out of coins, same price as me, so they make the same profit. And if you go onto the site, you'll see the profits my members have made. You can read their testimonials, watch all the videos. Everything on there is public record. You can verify it on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see, maybe you should try the service out, guys. Now, Gate token. So as I said, Gate token, they have built GateChain. Now, GateChain's the public blockchain, which the idea is it just facilitates asset transfers and claims to be dedicated to asset safety. The network's native token is Gate token, which is used to pay transaction fees, but you can also stake it to validate transactions, secure the network, and earn some tasty little rewards. GateChain offers an on-chain wallet for users to manage their digital assets. It's also fully integrated with the Ethereum virtual machine, making it easy to deploy any Ethereum-based smart contracts on the platform. The GateChain was launched by Gate.io, which is obviously the crypto exchange based out of Zurich, founded by Thomas Koffler and Vasilios Litras, according to Crunchbase. GateChain boasts a block time of just 4 seconds and can achieve up to 2,745 transactions per second, while offering very, very minimal fees of basically, a 1/100th of a cent. Which actually, when you look at that, is pretty damn good. It's beating a number of blockchains that are around at the moment. Now, they are trying to encourage developers to migrate Ethereum dApps to GateChain. So they've introduced an EVM account type and expanded the account system. The platform also supports Ethereum addresses, which allow users to run their assets on both networks using the same address without having to create new accounts on GateChain, which, again, nice little feature. Now, 93 million tokens, 300 million in total. Token unlocks, as we can see, it's kind of a steady release. We will see, some coming out reasonably regularly, but we're not talking about like hundreds of millions getting dumped at any point. The distribution's pretty damn good. It's going to take a very, very long time for all the tokens to be released, so you're not going to get this huge dump on the price because early investors got in. In fact, most of the token releases are to marketing and promotion, or research and development, community development, as well as Gate.io users that are presumably staking or participating in, like whatever earn facilities Gate has. Now, it's worth noting that obviously Gate is an exchange. Now, when we check out their volume's pretty good. Doing around 1.5 billion, 1.5 billion a day. trading volume. Tons of different markets, 530, which is not bad. And they're getting quite a lot of weekly visits. Like when you compare it to, every other platform, actually, it's really only Binance that's beating it in terms of like weekly visits. Now that could just be, 1 million people that are going 5 times a day, but you never know. Like data on that's not bad. In terms of derivatives, so with regards to Gate, there are not bad on derivatives, 1.7 billion, but you would, that's a fraction of what a lot of big exchanges are doing. So it's not tons. But overall, I mean, the volume, you're talking about basically over 3 billion a day in volume across the different trading types, whether it's spot or derivatives. With a market cap of only 700 million comparatively, there's definitely room for this to move. Now, especially when you factor in, like, they are trying to grow this. Now, the GateChain itself, pretty weak right now. They've got TripleFi, EmiSwap, DRX, TrustFi. NFT-wise, they've got a few bits. They've got, obviously, your infrastructure stuff, a little bit of metaverse stuff. But overall, pretty underdeveloped right now. But they have grant systems in place, which, considering the amount of money that Gate.io will earn from trading fees alone, they can supplement their research and development, that can supplement the grant system to incentivize developers to come and build on there. So they've definitely got room for growth. The question is obviously, are developers really going to flock to GateChain at this moment in time? I think it's quite unlikely, because you've got Solana that's, extremely fast. You've got Ethereum that most people are familiar with, and then you've got your Polygons and everything else. Cardanas. There's so many like places that you can build. I'm not sure GateChain is going to be the one that draws in a ton of developers, but what does bode very, very well is that as of right now, Gate. To be fair, transaction history is not actually that bad. 85,000 in a day is pretty good. So people are using the chain. So the chain's getting used regularly. Very good sign. It's a strong exchange that's got a pretty good user base. Really only Binance beating it in terms of weekly visits, which is very good. Since its launch, it's actually done pretty well. Launched at like 40 odd cents, or it dropped to as low as, the 40 odd cents, even lower. And in the last bull cycle, it went up to like $10 or so. Recently, it actually blasted past that as well. But in its peak of 2021, it hit $13. Now, I think it can way exceed that this year, because, again, the one thing that is always true is that a bull cycle brings in a ton of new investors. When new investors arrive to crypto, the first place they go is a centralized exchange. Now, Binance is obviously the place that most will go to. However, there are weird jurisdictional issues with Binance in America, so certain states you can't get on. Also with Binance's kind of history with the SEC, there is potential that some people will be dissuaded from using Binance, but Gate's just naturally going to get a lot of new users. And if they do, and they clearly have money allocated for marketing, and presumably they're going to get like big YouTubers or whatever, or influencers to promote Gate. So, you might see your altcoin dailies or someone that really start pushing Gate when the token releases are done and they can start paying people. I think this can get up to like $40. I really do. That puts it at a market cap of $4 billion, give or take. And when you are looking at the fact that right now they're doing 3.2 billion a day across spot and derivatives, in a 3 to 6 months, there is a very good chance that they're going to be exceeding, 5 to 10 billion a day just in trading volume. And if Gate naturally grows, both the exchange and the chain, it should be relatively easy for this to actually blast up. Now, $40 is obviously a lot higher than it's ever hit, but I think it's very achievable. We've seen it time and time again. KuCoin went to new all-time highs each bull cycle. We saw Huobi do it. Huobi's coin rallied very well in the last bull cycle. We saw FTX till its inevitable collapse. Binance or BNB token's slightly different because obviously they've got such an enormous chain, but they went to new highs each. Like, they've constantly done pretty goddamn well. Gate, I think, can get to $40. I really do. It's obviously not going to get listed on Coinbase or Binance, not unless Binance buy it. So it's not getting a listing bounce, but I think just with the nature of a bull cycle, with the amount of new investors that are going to join an exchange like Gate, it can garner enough momentum to blast up. And potentially, this $7.53 that is at right now, can 5x that quite well. Again, it's going to depend on how much they can grow their user base. So marketing strategy is going to have to be important here, but I think the natural ebbs and flows of a bull cycle can easily bring this up to beat its previous all-time high, and $40 I think is quite achievable. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do you think many developers are going to be incentivized to use Gate with all the competition around where you can develop now? I just can't see them getting a flurry of developers coming to join them. Personal perspective. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Guys, look, we are in a bull cycle. If you are not happy with the coins that you own, if you're not confident in the cryptos that you hold, then it's time to do something about it. We've got money printing coming next month. We've got rate cuts coming next month. Those two things were big catalysts in the previous bull cycle. If they are again this bull cycle, then you're going to see a lot of people making money next month. And if you're not got the right coins in your portfolio, you will just be watching other people. If that's you, get onto copymycrypto.com. Just have a look through the site. Read through it all. See what my members have earned. See the successes that we have had. It's all public record. You can verify it. So have a look at the members' earnings. Read their testimonials. Watch the videos. Like I say, it's all public records. Verify it all. And if you like what you see, maybe try it out. Because like I say, next month, set to be a banger. And that is it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.